Hello, hello, and a happy Monday. It's a beautiful day in paradise. Welcome. In this short video, we are going to talk about the importance of walking and how it can help you improve your overall health, as well as helping you to reinvent yourself. Awesome. Dr. Joy here on this beautiful day. Happy Monday. And yes, it's a beautiful day in paradise. I actually just got back from a walk, so that's why we're talking about walking. I love to walk. And if I was there with you right now, before we got started, I would take out my hug bell and let's everybody have a nice hug. So nice. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get started talking about walking. I've got 3 tips today about incorporating walking into your life to help yourself reinvent yourself. And of course, never hurts to improve your health and wellness, right? So the way I see it is that walking got a bad rap. It's just not very sexy. So my goal is to include some sexy in your walk for you, okay? And make it simple to incorporate it into your day. And it's amazing. If you had something that improved your heart health, it helped with all the major things, reduce cholesterol, reduce your risk of diabetes. The most important one for me is such great headspace. So if you had something that offered all of that, wouldn't you want to use it? I say yes, because I do. Awesome. So walking, yes, it's got tremendous health benefits for sure. And the part that I really love is that it's great headspace. And if I want to be on my alone time, I can go out for a walk on my own. Or if I want to incorporate some friends with that walk, I can do that too. So either way, okay? So the other really sexy thing about walking for me is you can do it anywhere. No one's going to shut me down. I'm not going to have to pay a membership. I don't need any special equipment. Pretty much everybody has running shoes. As far as any special gear, there's no such thing as a bad weather day to walk. You can always walk. If it's cold, add some layers. If it's not cold, take some layers off. If it's raining, put on a raincoat. Whatever. You can always make walking work. That's what I love about walking. So, for all of you overachievers that are here, please watch to the very end because I'm going to give you some additional tips on how to actually up your walking game. Okay? So back to the basics about walking. So the first thing I want to talk about is when are you going to walk? Okay? I've coached thousands of women and a few good men to run and or walk marathons. And that's one of the most common questions is when's the best time to walk? Well, the best time to walk is when you're going to do it, right? So whatever works best in your particular lifestyle, right? So for me, I love walking in the morning. There was a time when I was walking on my lunch. There is a time when I walked in the evening. So it doesn't matter. Whatever time works for you, that's the best time to do it, okay? So whenever. The second thing is where and how long, okay? So where? Same thing, wherever. You can walk wherever. That's the sexy part about walking. You can walk outside, that's my favorite. And especially at this time of year with the new flowers and the blooms on the trees, blossoms on the trees, and the birds chirping, and everything just coming into blossom and the new life. I just love being outside. So that's me. But I have walked in the malls. I have walked on a treadmill. So it doesn't matter, whatever's going to work for you. And what we want to do is we want to see progression, right? So when I say where and when, it's so how long are you going to walk? Now that's the other thing about walking is that it meets you where you are. So if you can walk for 10 minutes or if you can walk for 2 hours, doesn't matter. The goal is to progress further. So whatever it is, wherever you're starting, that's fine. And what I like to teach is to do an out and back. And what an out and back means is that for whatever time frame it is. So let's just use 30 minutes for an example. So if I'm going to be out for 30 minutes, I'm going to walk in one direction for 15 minutes. I'll have set my timer on my phone. When the timer goes off, that's 15 minutes. I'm going to turn around and walk back. So I know that I'm going to be in the right time frame, because sometimes, you know, when we're walking, we're on a time frame. Other times we're not, and that's a different story. But it's good to be able to time the amount of time that you're out there walking, so that you can actually go on to the next step, which is the important one too. So you've got this amazing thing you're doing that's walking, that gives you all these benefits. You know when you're going to walk, you're going to know how long you're going to walk for, and what you're going to do is you're going to track all of that information, because it's going to be a great visual so you can see just how much you've improved. Good or good? Okay, so tracking. So you can track it anyway. If you like Excel sheets, do it in an Excel sheet. If you like paper and pen, do it with paper and pen. If you want to keep it on your phone, keep it on your phone. Whatever works for you. Okay? So track what you're doing, because what we're going to want to do is increase the time frame as we go along. Not more than 10% though at a time. So let's say you're walking. We're going to use 30 minutes for an example. You're walking 30 minutes. Great. So the next week you're going to add 10%. So an extra 3 minutes. Right? And then the next week you're going to add another 10. So you can track this and you can see your progression. Because why? Because we like to see how much better we're getting, right? Builds our confidence, helps us to reinvent ourselves, and it's a win. No matter how you look at it, it's a win. Very good. Awesome. I'm going to include the sheet that I use, so to give you an example of what that looks like. So, are my overachievers still here? Yes. So when I'm talking about walking and its sexiness or its sex appeal, you can get really creative with your walking. And when you increase your arm movements, it's going to increase your exertion level, right? So you can walk with your arms swinging, or if you really want to get creative, you can do these big circles with your arms while you're walking. Or you can do some bicep curls while you're walking. Or you can do some tricep extensions while you're walking. So any sort of arm movement is going to increase your cardio and increase the intensity in your walking. So for you overachievers, if you want to up your game in walking, there's some tips for you. Very good. So thank you very much for being here with me. And if I was there with you, I would also give you a hug before we go. So here's one more big hug for you. Awesome. So if you like this video, please click like. If you would like to get more of my videos, please subscribe, and you can hit the bell there so that it lets you know, the notification bell lets you know when I've released another video. And I want you to know that I'm here for you. Reinventing yourself is an awesome experience. And I know that when I was going through reinventing myself, I really could have used someone to be there with me, to encourage me, to give me some suggestions, to be my cheerleader. And so I want you to know that I'm here for you. We're going to do this together. And yes, you can. Anything's possible. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, have a magical week.